But
Wait, did you flash the camera? God damn it,
My
no.
sports bra! Jenny!
Oh.
I didn't show my boobies.
I was gonna say, god damn it, now I have to be really careful with what I'm talking. Hi guys!
Hi!
I'm Chewy, and you are?
I'm the better half of an Oreo. So I got the cream.
Yeah, that's true. Atty, you're Atty.
Well, okay. It's a little too late.
And welcome to, well, I wouldn't say con horror stories. I'd say horror stories, good stories, and stories in general.
Yeah.
Let's talk about some stuff. And, I think what better way to start than talking about bad stuff that's happened
Oof.
and move into the good. Because Solis,
Oof.
MFF just happened.
Yeah, MFF 2019.
Ooh. You got stories? I feel you got stories.
I have a bad story. It's honestly my first true horror story at a con.
Oh,
and
no.
in reference, I've been MFF 2018, TFF 2019, AC 2019, Quantifer 2019, and now MFF 2019.
You're lucky. My first horror story happened like a day into my first con.
That's bad.
Yeah.
This is a day in my latest con.
Like, I mean, at least I set an example of like exactly what to expect at cons early.
Oof. No, everything's been wonderful up until Wednesday night of
Wednesday
MFF.
night, jeez.
Wednesday night of MFF 2019. So, if you guys don't know, at MFF, the Hyatt lobby is the grounds for all fursuiting stuff. That or the convention center, but the convention center isn't open until
Thursday at 7?
technically Friday, but Thursday has pre-registered and stuff, but that's the only reason what you can do down there. There's nothing else to do. So up and through till Friday, there's nothing to really do at the convention center, so everybody hangs out at the Hyatt. Well, on Wednesday after 7 p.m., because it's still business as usual on Wednesday, after 7 o'clock they let us fursuit. Well, it was probably around 9-ish, 10-ish on Wednesday night. I'm over at the Hyatt. On the second level of the Hyatt, the lobby has a first floor and a second floor. The second floor to the left is like check-in and stuff for the hotel. I was heading left because I saw a bunch of furs interacting with each other. They're a little playful, bouncing around, being silly. I was like, I want to go say hi. But as I got over there, they were still bouncing around, being interactive and happy and funny. And you don't want to just like slide in and be like, oh hey, everybody stop what you're doing, my name's Solis, hi, and stop all the fun and shenanigans. So you usually wait for it to calm down. So as I was, I kind of stopped a few steps back, I turned left to kind of do a little survey, to maybe see if there's anybody else to talk to at the moment. And at that moment, my tail got grabbed and pulled to the side pretty roughly. And all I could think of was two things. What the hell? And who is this? So I was going to turn to see if maybe it was a friend getting a little rough, but that still doesn't make sense because all of the fursuiters I know would never treat a tail like that. As I went to do that, I got grabbed by the waist. And then...
Oh no.
I was then direct contact to my bum humped 4 to 5 times. I say 4 to 5 times because I know I counted to 4. And then at that time, my brain was like scrambled, like whoa, what the hell is what the hell? I mean, it was pop, 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 pop. It was that
Want to do
quick.
an example?
Is this Chewy's channel?
Yeah.
But it was awkward. It was really like, I don't know what's happening. Just imagine like a stranger coming up from behind you and humping your butt, full contact. And I was like, what's happening? What the fuck? So I turned around and I go, what? And I turned, and seriously, dead eyes on this, I was like, what the fuck is wrong with you? It's a decently dressed, like, suit vest woman, businesswoman. Definitely not a part of the con. Not at all about furries. And she's going, hey, like, oh, it was really fun, hey. And as soon as she heard what the fuck, she was like, hey, oh, wait, you're not And before "wait, you're not" came out of her mouth, I go, "Don't you ever fucking do that again!" Because I was like, clearly, why is a stranger humping my butt? A stranger?
What the heck?
What the hell?
Only friends can hump my butt.
Only
Yeah.
friends? Okay.
Come on. You make it very clear at the start of the con who can hump your butt.
Yeah. I mean, I can't
You
put a
gotta see
sign
it
up.
first.
You have to get consent.
Yeah.
Consent is a thing, you know?
Consent is key.
I what the fuck's wrong with you? Don't ever fucking do that again. And then I started to walk away. And before I was walking away, she kind of reached out. I was like, no, wait. Like, she wanted to apologize. I was not having it.
No.
And I was like, no. I was like, no, I'm fucking walking away. And kept walking. I turned to keep out of peripheral. She, ran up through into the bar area. To probably where her drunk friends were.
Yeah.
Oh.
But Wednesday night, the first night of MFF, I essentially was sexually assaulted? In public? That shit,
I mean,
you go to jail for that.
That happened to Wolfletech at one of our romps, actually, where,
He's over there, by the way.
yeah, he doesn't want to talk. He's busy editing the podcast, which, check out the podcast. It's, fluffed up.
We made drinks.
Yeah, we're actually getting quite drunk during
That's
this.
going to be at
Check out
Atty's
on my channel.
Don't ask.
So check out Atty's channel on making drinks based on a persona. They're bad.
Oh, I'm the only one with a head.
Yeah, you can take it off now. We're just gonna...
I used that part of the story to actually transition to. It's hot, so I'm taking my head off.
Plus,
I'm
we've
gonna
done
keep
we've done a
salsa
few
in my
videos already, so
Drinking, bright, heavy, hot lights.
These lights have been going for a while
Yeah.
now.
but so with Wolfletech, the exact same thing happened. He was leading the pack on a romp around Madison, so we were going down State Street, which is one of the main commercial roads in
Yes,
Madison.
it is.
And
I've been to one
there
of these
are
roads.
quite a few many bars going on there. And this lady comes up and starts grinding on him. And Wolfletech, being his polite self, just grabs her by the waist and just pushes her away. By the shoulders, grabs her by the shoulders and pushes her away and just says, "Please don't." Which left her in almost as much shock as yours.
The people I talked to, because of course after this I told a bunch of friends about it. And they were like, whoa, I would have turned and just punched a person.
Yeah.
And that's the shocking thing is let's not talk about stereotypes here, but who expects to turn around after getting just railed 4 to 5 times by, from behind, to turn around and see she was about up to here on me. She had to be 5'2", nicely dressed woman.
Businesswoman.
Not like I'm turning around thinking I'm gonna see some dude that's just misinformed, or maybe a friend that decided to make think it was a funny joke that was just way out of context or something. Like a businesswoman, fuck. This is, and again, her whole thing was oh, you're down with this, right?
No.
No. What delusional thought do you have of furries? Yes.
Is all you have to go off of the CSI episode?
I was gonna say, yeah, furries are sexual and all that stuff, and if you deny it, you're wrong, because it is, it's a whole thing.
Very true.
You
But
acknowledge it, but...
Consent. Consent is
How
key.
the hell do you think it's alright at any sort of convention, anywhere, to just go up and hump a random stranger? I don't know where in your mind, anywhere, of any other fandom, you could think that would be proper.
No,
Unless it was literally a... Not even
No, even
if it
fetish
was
conventions.
If it was a fetish conventions, you couldn't do that because of the exact problem
Consent is probably the most important at a fetish convention.
Yeah, so I don't know what was alcohol. It had to have been alcohol.
Copious amounts
Assuming-
of alcohol.
I'm assuming it was peer pressure too. I think she went back to the bar to her friends who probably were like, "Hey, go hang out and play around with the sexual Furbies."
Go
And then
get
she-
No, you
some,
got the sexual
Jimmy.
Furbies.
The sexual Furbies. You gotta get the Furbies. Okay.
Come on, half the time I've been referred to as a Furby.
Fabby. Furby.
Daddy.
Have you?
Barbie.
So, welcome to the world of horror stories. This is your entrance into the
hiding.
world of furry horror stories, and me and Atty have been very accustomed to them. In fact, one of the new things that have happened to me is I've had a random YouTuber with 29 subscribers that's been harassing all sorts of Popufurs start making diss tracks about me.
You got a
talked
video
about
against
that
you?
on the podcast.
You
Yeah,
did the
we mentioned this
podcast.
more in depth in the podcast.
If you guys
but-
don't know, you do a podcast.
Yeah,
Everybody.
we talk about it quite a
We
bit.
did
We literally
Waffle's actually editing it right
just
now.
promoted this.
Wow.
Did we promote the podcast?
Yes, we did.
I thought we promoted your channel.
Oh my gosh. No,
Oh, we're on my channel.
We promoted the podcast.
Oh,
This is
well,
on my channel
I'm
right
stupid. Okay, hi.
now. Say
I've
hi
been
to the
drinking.
viewers. Hello.
Hi. I thought this was closed circuit, like this wasn't going anywhere.
And if you're confused why it seems like there's alcohol on the table, that's the one on Atty's channel.
Yeah, that's what I thought we
We've
promoted.
already promoted.
We've already
all of
promoted
this.
that too.
Oh, so
Hashtag self-promotion.
this will all make sense if you watch all three.
Okay, so
Yeah.
here's how it'll work. Watch Andy's video, watch the
Watch
podcast, and then watch this.
Yeah.
Both will be linked at the end of the video.
Solis has had enough alcohol.
Solis has probably drank more than any of us. But,
and he's sick.
so I've had a furry YouTuber making call-out posts to me, making diss tracks to me,
And everybody else under the sun.
and every other popular
and like
part of the
doesn't
song.
like their feet tickled.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Let's
I
just say
think-
it's a trip. We're not gonna say who.
We're not gonna talk about it here.
Psychology.
We
It
went
really
into
does
it
like
way
its
too
feet
deep
tickled.
onto the podcast, so that's
So
something
they
we're
say
gonna
if
talk
you
about there.
really want to follow, figure out, go look at the podcast again. But from not right now, we're gonna go on. past that.
So I've had that. I've had people harassing me for being an admin, for agreeing with another admin because they threatened them and their home, like where they gave them their proper address. And that's definitely a problem, you know, when someone's threatening you at your actual like house.
that's
of an
an
admin.
awkward. Yeah.
Yeah.
And when they send you the voice clips of them threatening you, saying your address out loud and telling them you'll come to your house and kill you, you can't really back that person, no matter what they say.
No.
And their arguments were, well, old furries make me angry because of how they act, and I'm like, then why are you in the fandom? You kind of have to be okay with, like,
The previous generation.
with people being furries, which, I mean, people are people, like, it happens. Furries, each one's individual and different, but, like, we get along pretty well, usually, except for
Typically.
these problematic people. And he's like, well, you're all in your cliques. And I'm like, what cliques?
You can okay. I hate that argument because I'm like the biggest non-click person.
Exactly.
Because I understand there are certain furry groups, be it people if you want to argue about it. We can really get into the tea of KiwiCon if you really want to.
We don't need,
But
that's a whole nother
That's-
video.
That's a clique, right?
Yeah.
But then there's like the other clique where all 20 of these people only hang out with each other, and all 10 of these people,
And, like-
and all these people hang out with each other. And there's a clique. Be like me, where all you do is talk to everyone and don't discriminate. Just talk and have a good
Or
time.
talk to no one.
And be a wallflower.
I mean, my talent is I'm in all the cliques, which means I'm in none of the cliques. Because it
All
goes
for
so
one, but
far
none for
around.
all.
Yeah, it goes so
Something
far.
we
If you're
do.
in all the cliques, you're technically in no cliques.
Because you're in all the cliques.
Exactly. So, like, I mean, I guess the lesson to learn from
I'm
this
not in all the cliques.
is
Furry raiders can die on a snake.
well, that's not a clique. That's like a cult. But that's a very good example of accept people. But if
There's
they're being a
exceptions.
bully like this person I had to deal with, do not think you're responsible for keeping these people in your friend circle. Like, I could tell right away, it felt like I was, as a 21-year-old adult, dealing with one of my high school bullies. Where you, from when they were like 16 or 17, like, you feel like you're more responsible than these people, and you can, like, see what's going on and deal with it accordingly. But they can't get it out of their head that they're trying to bully you. And this definitely gets them. Atty, what are you doing?
Love it. Atty's just a freaking nut.
Atty, stop looking at memes.
Well, she is a
I
meme.
posted thanks for 2K, you're so good to me, and somebody said, is that a default photo heart attack? I said, no, it's me.
Sorry. Alright.
Atty,
Atty, bad.
you've been getting popular. What's been happening with you with cringe
Solis.
horror?
What's the worst thing that happened to you in a con recently?
I thought I was just hype man in this video.
Is it
No,
Aquatifer
you
now?
gotta tell some stories.
You're a hype man, but I mean, if you have a story,
Aquatifer
was
was-
anything Aquatifer should have been
It was
fine.
fine, actually.
You haven't had anyone harassing you or being cringy?
I
Solace,
had to block people from my stream.
not me.
For doing
But
what?
they're always cringy. It's the general cringe.
It's like the
What
troll.
are they doing?
The troll.
being annoying
shit.
and wanting
Excuse me.
attention, so they just say what they want, and I'm like, hey, can
Or
you
like
not
the
do
person
They're
that they're like, hey Atty, blah 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 blah. Question. Hey Atty, question. Post it. 2 minutes later, hey Atty, same question that was never answered. Post it again, and they post it 20 more times, and you're like, all right, block.
Now, mind you, Eddie's doing art streams, not gaming streams.
Yeah, no,
Art
just
requires
draw.
way more concentration than like
and
when
half
you're
the times-
gaming.
Half the time, Atty's also doing no voice, so they're
Yeah.
not gonna
I just
stop.
have music on.
You're not gonna like stop and type out a long ass
Exactly.
question.
No, I mean, I'm fine answering questions.
Well, some of those
It's
questions
When
are
they're
not
stupid.
appropriate. And that's what I say. The ones I've seen were not like terribly appropriate.
Hey,
They were
Atty,
like,
say this horribly inappropriate thing in Atty voice.
Hey, Atty, talk to me dirty.
Mud, soot,
You gotta be louder than that.
granite,
Granted,
soil.
That's quite dirty.
Yeah. It'll get stuck under your fingernails like forever.
Okay, how do you get granite stuck under your fingernails? I want
I
to know
want to
that.
know why specifically granite.
Yeah, how do you get that stuck under your fingernail? I want you to tell us that.
With me.
It was just like granite, like not rocks.
No rocks,
granite.
Not something that easily crumbles like sandstone, which is
Fucking-
very
You
common.
know what else is dirty? Your blood on these fists.
A boost.
Atty's an aquatic creature. If you're a diver, you can get granite stuck underneath your fingertips if you're not wearing gloves. I've done it at the one dive place. It sucks.
My answer is valid.
Wolfletech coming in off screen with that RKO.
All right, we're cutting this.
We have to cut this so we're right.
We can make this so we are right, and it's all a joke against Atty. You'll
Okay.
never know. Wait.
So we've had some rough times, right?
Oh, okay. So what's the good times?
Well, I
Okay.
I
wait.
have actually, since the last time we did this, I participated in what's the streaming thing for kids?
Extra Life.
Extra Life.
Which
So
I'm
I've-
so glad I got. Actually,
Yeah.
I could take some sort of.
So
pride in
I
this.
talked to Solis about doing Extra Life, thinking, hey, I'm kind of interested in this. Could you, like, explain to me, like, because I know he has stream experience, would this be a good idea to do? And he's like, heck yeah.
No, it
It's
was like, heck yeah, I'm like, just fucking do
Yeah.
it.
So I sign up for it and everything, and I plan this big, elaborate stream. I pull in Atty, I pull in Solis, I pull in Wolfletech, I pull in another friend to be a backup until
I
Solis
didn't even
arrives.
fucking get there before you reached your goal.
So, we do the stream, and we're like, okay, let's set a goal of 100. That should be easy enough. And we will, when we hit
sweaty.
100, we will do, like, a giveaway. So we'll give away a copy of the game we're playing, which was Super Animal Royale. Now, we're like, okay, this should happen by maybe, like, hour 2, right?
What was your goal again? 200?
We started with
Just
100.
See, I straight up told Chewie, I was like, go for 500. Or I think I said 200 just because I know he wanted to go for 100. I knew 200 was going to be met, but I said 200 just to get, like, make him think that's all he was going to get. I should have said 500 because
So, I set up the overlay and everything, and I get us all started. And as we're starting the first game, someone asks, hey, is your link thing broken? It's already full. And we all go, what? So I open the thing, I double check, I go through everything. Sure enough, somebody donated all of the money to fill it. So I go, well,
Make it bigger.
I guess we gotta make it bigger, and we
Make
did our
that
first
bar
giveaway.
bigger, baby.
So we upgraded it to 200. We get through maybe half a game, it's filled again. And he's like,
I'm at work. I'm seriously, like, I'm dying to be in the stream. I am still like an hour and a half waiting to come home from work so I can jump in because I wanted to be there.
so we get through half a game pretty much. It's filled up to 200. So Atty goes, make it 400. Or no, make it 500. We just said up it to 500.
Keep going up.
It gets filled to 500. We're all like freaking out by now. We played maybe 5 games and it's like we're an hour in because we're now raffling off a couple copies of the
Oh my
game.
gosh.
And
Everyone's in the game.
we're now getting to the point where it's like, and people are like, just move it to 100. I'm like, I'm scared. It's gonna fill up. I'm
1,000,
scared.
yeah.
So we move it up to 1,000. Before we could start another game, it fills to $1,000.
Yup.
And
I
the
wasn't there yet.
The collective, like, 20-some people in stream are freaking out.
Yep.
And then I had to be the devil's advocate. I'm like, is this real money? Like, is
Yeah,
this for real?
I had to check, and then the person who was donating all this, who pays 10% of their overall income of a year to charities, and they just like were a friend of mine and found my stream. We're like, I'm gonna mess with him. But he messages me after we're talking about it. He's like, oh, it's very much real. And I'm like, okay, good. And I'm like, dude, what do you want?
Like $1,000 almost immediately for charity.
Yeah.
Do you know what your total is at now?
$1,061.69.
Oof. So, you know you can still...
Listen.
You do know you can still stream for that, right?
I can. And we might have to do another extra live stream.
So, as long as my days off are still the same, the day after Christmas is a Thursday.
Ooh.
And that should be a day off, but we'll see if I actually get it off.
I might not have the day off, but after 4.
If I get it off, 100% for my main job, I will be doing a 24-hour live stream. Charity for Extra Life.
Do you want me to join you? I don't know if I can do 24 hours.
I can't.
But
No. Well, if you do it after 4, you won't be there for the 24. I'll start it early that day, so I end it early the next day, so I can get a little bit of sleep before going to work that day.
I can join you for like probably 6 hours at max.
But there's a lot of
like 3
scheduling I gotta
max.
do. But I'm saying this right now. I'm hoping December 26th, Solis the Wolf can do a 24-hour live stream for Extra Life, because I had and have done charity Extra Life streams for the last 3 years, and this year is the first year I haven't, and I feel really bad about it. So
I wish I had some good days off to do a 24-hour live stream. Maybe a Friday. Wait, if you wait till Friday.
Can't. I work 2 jobs on Friday.
Oh, do you work Sundays? Or Saturdays?
I work 2 jobs Saturdays. Sunday I only work 1 of my
Oh,
jobs.
okay. So never mind.
But
Because I was going to say I
that's
have...
why I'm choosing specifically Thursday, the day after Christmas, because I should have it off, which means I should be able to rock an actual 24-hour live stream.
So, charity. Very good. Atty?
Chewie,
Yes?
do you have snacks?
Yes.
I'm hungry.
We have pizza.
We will give you food. But Atty, you have to tell one good thing that has happened to you since the last video about horror stories. One good thing that has happened to you, or that you've done.
She came
Good
to
for
a
the community.
quadrifer
I
and had a great
made it
time.
to 10K.
Well, actually, I'm at 11K now.
Oh wow!
Well, you've grown exponentially.
My videos started hitting people's recommended again, and so that's when the people who aren't furries find the videos.
Yeah.
And somebody was commenting like, "Why you talk like that? Just talk normal."
Hey, Atty, do Atty's voice.
No.
Speak a little bit. Come on.
Please stop pressuring me.
Now do your regular voice.
No.
Man, why can't you just?
There's a difference.
No, there's actually an extreme difference. Atty has a very defined voice.
Atty is extremely talented with her
My
ability.
Yeah, I
to-
don't get that.
favorite is you just like your father.
Oh,
You're
that's
just
like your father.
Such a
I yell that to my coworkers at work. Like,
do that
someone will mess
accent.
up at work, I'm like, you're just like your father.
I want to watch that right now.
No,
Oh, God.
after the video.
There's a video.
Put it down.
We are videoing right now. Do you want snacks right now?
Oh no.
Atty, put it away. Put it away.
That's your. Oh.
Okay, so I guess.
I'm very hungry.
Dang it, Atty.
She could leave for this. I could talk about what is my good thing.
Yeah,
that
let's
happened.
finish it off with you.
So what is a good thing that's happened to me?
Yes.
So interestingly enough, Solis the Wolf came to my life August of last year.
Okay.
I've only been doing this since August of last year. So,
So
like,
you've
not
been
even a
doing
year.
it like a year plus a couple
I was
months.
like not even a year and a half.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm at almost 2,900 followers on Twitter, 1,000 on Instagram, which I don't even do Instagram that well.
You talented man. I don't know how you do it.
Fucking should be pushing 1,400 subs on YouTube, even though I don't YouTube. 600 followers on Twitch. Good handful of amazing subscribers on Twitch. A good handful of Patreons who support me monthly.
Mhm.
And just in general, like, I guess the good news is, like, I've been a fan of, and have identified myself as a furry since I was 15. And I even live streamed under a different persona for almost 4.5 years. And
Eddie
has
found
not-
turkey.
Mukbang.
I have not seen this kind of success and love and dedication from a community before. And it's funny because I was searching for this creative outlet where I could affect the world positively and to do good things.
Positively.
Call everybody my positivity pack. If you're a subscriber to me from YouTube or a follower on Twitch, I call you a part of my positivity pack. And it's just one of those things where, like, I've been looking for this community for so long, of community I can get along with, community I can help bring up, that not only helps raise me up, but allows me and listens to where I can help raise them up as well. And I've been doing it since I was like 15. If you guys don't know, I'm 27, almost 28. So over a decade, I've been looking to do amazing and good things, and I've been a part of this fandom for that long. And it's like, oh, a year and a half ago I realized, oh shit, it's the furry fandom.
Yeah.
The fandom I've been a part of this whole freaking time.
Ever since I found the fandom, I have been working to better myself, to be someone that people can look up to. And
Yes.
honestly, meeting you, it's helped me a lot with, like,
You can't do this to
figuring
me
out
right now.
how to do it and how to be a more positive individual.
Can't do this to me.
Like, Wolfletech over there taught me the beginnings of it. When I first met him at a meet, and, like, he set me... Wolfletech set me...
Fucker.
And he's off screen doing stuff, but he's blushing right now.
A really cute photo of me and Wolfle on screen too.
Guess what's in the podcast?
Aww.
Yay!
But Wolfletech brought me in as like somebody that people could come and talk to have a positive experience at meets. Like, I did my best to make sure people felt happy and at home at our meets, and I become a staple at the meets as like somebody to, like, if someone's having a rough time, to send me over as the make you feel better crew. And meeting you has been a huge inspiration of how I do Twitch, how I be more positive and supportive of my people, how to, like, give them a name that they can all ride by. And it's really dumb. Honestly, because my nickname is Chewie, it's the Choo Choo Train. But it was also crowdsourced by my group, like my followers and stuff. So it also is a bit more like...
If you're not following ChewiesCuz on Twitch, do it so you can be a part of that choo-choo train, yo.
Oh no, we hit the maximum recording time. Good thing I fixed that real fast.
Oh, great.
We're fine. But honestly, like, we're getting to the end of it. There's a lot of love and gush. Like, each one of you guys is amazing. You guys do some good stuff. And all of us in our own way.
Your face is turning red.
I'm
You've been
very
drinking a
drunk.
lot.
I'm starting to feel pretty good.
Yeah, like, I'm trying to finish this up and we can finish our drinks and, like, just
Chill.
Be merry.
I want to watch
But-
some cartoons.
But this fandom is a great place. And while we do talk about a lot of horror stories and a lot of events that could be strewn as negative, they are a vast minority. The fandom is full of wonderful, creative people who share a very wonderful, positive outlet, and I wouldn't be in any other place. Like, out of all the fandoms, this one is probably my favorite. And with Atty desperately tearing apart a turkey leg, Solis in suit, and me starting to get a little bit too tipsy, we wish you guys a good night. Have a good one, and we'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!
And this is the end, my friend.
How old is this?
The end, my
Thanksgiving.
friend. The end.
It's a week.
Like 2.
More than a week.
You're
It's a
probably
week.
For some reason it tastes
You're
okay.
probably diseased.
It was
Like, I need
refrigerated
it.
since